Leave it to my job, and I forget to put myself on screen. Alright. Leave it to my job to text me 10 seconds before I go live. Hey Frosty. Hello to everybody else watching, except the spam bot that Automod finally got for once. Again, I said it last stream, I'm saying it again. I take the fact that I'm getting more spam bots these days as a good sign. Otherwise, I would just get annoyed with them. But how you doing, Frosty? How we all doing tonight? Or morning? Early morning for you? I actually have no idea. But yeah, I made one slight change since last time. Yeah, I think it makes a lot of sense to put this on. What's his name? Aaron. I mean, he doesn't have craft most of the time, so he needs something to do.
Central Eastern culture is so fascinating.
Hell yeah. I like this place already. All this hustle and bustle is my kind of scene. Next time being used as a chew toy by my cat, and it's midnight over here. My guy, thank you so much for sticking around for these streams. I love talking with you. Make sure you go to bed when you need to. Okay? Tharbad's famous for its bazaar. What? Also, there's worse punishments or I don't know, deaths out there than being a chew toy for your cat. Last time I came here, remember there being traditional music and dancing and stuff. It sounds fun. I'd love to see some of that. I recognize those things. And we got hookahs. Alright. Yeah, that's right, I've heard about them before. There's hookahs. Actual hookahs. Traditional devices that come from the Central East. Oh, and of course I get a Discord notification right as I am going live. What is this? Oh, okay. It's just content on live. Right. Can't say I'm into smoking, but all this talk about vices has me keen on trying some of the booze around here now. Same sightseeing for later, folks. I saw Vegas and clicked, hey, Dozer! It's technically, it's the Vegas Film Festival from Vegas Films. So it's technically Vegas. But how you doing, man? Save the sightseeing for later, folks. We got an inn we need to check into first. Should just be past that sign there. Oh, hey. Camel.
Come on, Sarah. We've got to get going.
Okay, right behind you.
I thought it meant Las Vegas. Sorry. Yeah, it's, you know... Technically, it's still Vegas. Huh? Huh? It's good to see you. How you've been? I'm doing great. Nice to see you too, Miss Hala. Hala? Hala. Oh, I see. This must be where... Yeah, this is where me and the rest of the crew have stayed before. Just need to see it again. Fate has a way of bringing people together like that. Anyway, welcome to Tharbed, everyone. 2 rooms, right? I'll show you where you'll be staying. Follow me. Also, it would have been really dumb and really easy for them to have done. Props for them not putting the well-known gambler in universe in the same area as the company named Vegas Films. That would have been super easy to have done. Glad to hear it, actually. Yeah, it's just Evo's happening this weekend, starting tomorrow in Vegas. Oh. News tomorrow. Out of curiosity, do you know if they have a Battle Network section going on? It's like the only game at Evo I would even remotely care about. It's like I like fighting games to an extent, but it's mostly Smash Bros. I know Battle Network's like the one GBA game Evo's ever had. Period. I don't know if it's there every year. Oops. I hope it is because the because the Legacy Collection came out earlier this year. I see. So you're living and studying in Edith these days, are you? I'm impressed. You've grown so much in just a year. That's no big deal, really. I still have a lot to learn. I always have to ask Agnes to explain stuff to me. I feel so bad for her. Sure, it's my first time going. Oh, you're actually going to Evo. Nice, man. I hope you have a good time. It is Trails Through Daybreak. We're on Chapter 3 right now. Pretty much this is the... 3 Sky Games, 2 Crossbows, 11th game in the series. First game to take place in a new storyline after the previous 10 games. So, I mean, it's a really fun JRPG. A lot of amazing characters. As Frost can attest to, yesterday hit a lot of, like, really big real-world topics. That is amazing. Yes. If you want to hear people say very good things about a specific game, you've come to the right place. Please, it's fine. Enjoy teacher things. Our fairy is a quick study. Well, I'm glad to hear it. I can't wait to see what the future holds for her. So you're a boss, right? Make sure you do your job too and look after her well. Got it? Just punch Fan in the gut. Oh, somebody thinks pretty highly of you. Yeah, she's always been really nice to me. This will make for a pretty solid crash pad. Rooms are clean and the food seems decent. Guess it's time to get to work now? That it is. Dingo said he's done getting us some 4 SPGs ready, so. Let's take our time resolving whichever ones catch our eye, and then head to Al Jumeirah Hotel in the Entertainment District by noon. Sounds good to me. Great, and off to work we go.
So, where's the nearest bulletin board?
I think there's one in the bazaar.
Always then punch Van frantically just in case.
All right.
Chances are he's going to do something to deserve it. Excuse me. The young kleptomaniac girl at the bazaar has popped up again. I can't afford to overlook her activities anymore, but I don't want to rely on the cops or the guild to make this a headache. I think you can catch her and hand her over to me. Wow, I brain fart. I guess Dango got the word out about us. Good to know. Isn't really that much demand for spring services in a town like this, though. This isn't like Longport, where Hayway calls the shots. The bracers can operate without anyone else putting the squeeze on them, right? Yeah, actually, the Tharbad branch is right over there. There's definitely bracers around. It's all true, but anywhere you go, there'll always be people with more sensitive needs who can't use bracer services easily. Plus, the film festival's almost here. The guild's probably short on hands. Can get to everyone who needs them. Right? Then I guess we picked a good time to show up and help those poor folks out. Otherwise, God, we would otherwise fall through the cracks. Exactly. But remember, we're here on a mission. Can definitely help, but don't lose track of our priorities. Like hitting the slots. I'm assuming there's slots here. There, we're with ArcGuard Solutions. I am. You folks sure turn up quick. You saw us take the notice like 2 seconds ago. My name is Fazil. I oversee the bazaar here in the Cultural District. Not to be rude, but you mind if I cut to the chase and explain what I need? Please do. By all means, take it away. As I run my post, we've been having problems with a young girl who routinely steals from the stalls here. The guild is the guild. We don't like the guild here. Bam. I mean, if one... That's a good thing to break down. If the boss doesn't like the guild, but the other 3 like the guild, if 2.5 of the other people like the guild, I'm not including Aaron in that, do we not like the guild or do we like the guild? So how much sway does the boss have? Does the boss count as 2? Does the boss count as 1? When the boss counts as 2, he's still outnumbered. Looked at the retail now, but unfortunately it's starting to get out of hand. Some say I should just turn her into the police or the guild, but I'd rather not do anything that drastic. I mean, I've seen her. She's a kid. I was hoping you folks could wrangle her up for me so I can sit down and talk to her. Try and work something. I'm just not really. I mean, Van constantly overruled with all these new hires, so that's true. Also, it just clicked for me. Why the hell did they introduce Judith so? Or never mind. I just remembered why they introduced Judith so early. She's gonna be here. Never mind. That's like this would go a whole rant about like they just introduced Judith and Grimcat last chapter with no payoff. Like, nope, that's happening this chapter. That's all you want us to do. If that's the case, you really could just talk to the guild. I'm sure Bracer would be happy to help you. I can see why you would think that, but I'm just interested in helping her. I don't want her to get in trouble. Again, the guild. Like, the guild consistently looks the other ways for like stuff like this. Bracers, being who they are, would likely feel compelled to come down on her if they knew how much she stole. Alright, that's why I thought you and your team might be my best option. You don't need to deal in absolutes the way everyone else does. Is it Cat? Oh shit. Where's the fucking neuralizer from Men in Black? Me need it. For a guy running a business organization. You sure? Never mind. What gives you? Why do you want to give this girl a pass? It's hard to admit these days, but it's a fair question. See, when I was her age, I was also destitute and made ends meet by stealing whatever I could. I was lucky enough to eventually find a job that let me earn an honest living. Sure to think what would have become of me if I hadn't. Yeah, it's like you don't just punish the act, you address the reason for the act. I see a lot of myself in that girl, and want to give her a second chance. Sure, I get you. Still awful generous of you. Okay, I think we have a good grasp of the situation. I can understand why you feel this best about this. Does that mean we're going to take this job? Oh, you bet we are. My question is whether to start right now or save it for later. I mean, we start right now. No reason not to. Good to go. And say we're out of plan of attack. Once we found her, we'll get in touch with you. Sound good. Very much so. Thank you for agreeing. Excuse me. I'm going to get back to work now, but if you folks need anything, let me know. I'll drop everything to help. Now that's settled. First thing we need to do is gather some more information about our little thief. We should speak to some of the merchants and find out what their experience with her has been. Definitely. It might not be the worst idea to check in at the guild and do a little asking around here about her either. From the sound of things, it wouldn't surprise me if they have at least some idea of what's going on. It's true. She's been stealing lots, they might know stuff. In that case, might as well head up the temple while we're at it. I don't know what Tharbad is like. The extra S really threw me off. I don't know what Tharbad's is like, but you think they take in orphans. They probably go out on patrols looking for them too. And this thief's an orphan, they might know about her. Good thinking. There's 3 stops on our tour. The Bazaar, Guild Branch, Temple. Good amount of people to talk to, but no need to rush. Take your time and do it right. Let's see if we can find out.
Okay, time to get to work.
Oh, jeez, hello. Still no shops.
Hotter than Gehenna.
Let's head up the temple, I assume this is? Yes. Oh my god, I haven't seen that symbol in forever.
Goddess Arusha.
Let me ask you something.
Serial shoplifter around the bazaar. Yes, I've heard about her. In fact, I've sent people into the bazaar to try and look for her. This young girl's committing crimes because she has nowhere else to go. It's our duty to take her in and give her refuge. That's kind of you. How did the search go? One person did manage to see her, but only once. She vanished into the ether since. Pains me to think we weren't able to help her. If only we could find her and at least talk to her about her circumstances, alas. Reed would be like a very long speech about friendship and like finding your place in the world or something like that. Yeah, yeah. Estelle will just be like, and I have a new sister now. Must be pretty determined if she's trying that hard not to get caught. Thanks for talking to us, Father. We really appreciate it. Okay, someone else to ask.
Goddess Arusha.
Really, like, try to teach her the way of the sword, and then get his Arcus stolen, probably.
It's hotter than Gehenna.
Let me ask you something.
Looking for the infamous little thief. I've heard people talk about it. Can't say she's come to pay me a visit, though. Knowing Fazil, he probably doesn't want to press charges on her, right? Between you and me and the post, I think that's going too easy on her. Honestly, I think so too. He's a kid. The way I figure, if there are no consequences for what she's done, then she'll grow up to be completely immoral. Not that I'm one to talk to. I'm not the best role model either. I always still appreciate what he had to share. Thanks, bud. I mean, if he's a kid...
Need some spices,
Place has got a
perhaps?
totally different vibe from Longport. I like it.
Yeah, you can learn a lot about a region by walking around a big city like this.
Hello.
Start a crime ring would be at. I mean, he is a protagonist technically. All right, get more of these. There we go, and I blew through so much Sepith.
Thanks for shopping. Hello.
Wrong
Thanks for
button.
shopping. Oh, I'll have to remember
Alrighty.
that.
Let me ask you something.
I know what girl you must be talking about. She sneaks to my shop all the time. How often would you say she tries to steal stuff from you, ma'am? And how much too? That'd be good to know. Let me think. I'd say she comes here about every other day. She never takes a lot. She's just a child. She can only carry so much. So you know for a fact that you're dealing with a loner. She's not in any kind of gang or anything like that? No, I've never seen her working with anybody else. She's always by herself. To be honest, I do feel for her. You have to see someone so young live like that. Save us all to me? Honestly, I like where your head's at, Frosty. We steal the Sepith. This is what we do. We have her steal the Sepith from a shop. We then use that Sepith to upgrade our stuff. She then steals the Sepith back, thus creating the infinite loop. Either the police or the temple can take. It's so stupid. I look at the police. That's what we're trying to make happen, man. Thanks for talking to us. You're picking it happen. Yeah.
Need some spices, perhaps.
Everything.
Oh, come and see if you'd like.
Goods and textiles.
Why,
There you go.
hello.
HP plus 50, strength plus 5. That's whatever.
Thank you. Why, hello.
Oh, right, because I missed these out on this last chapter.
Thank you. Why, hello.
Let's do that. Green metal. Create evasion plus 6, prevents delay stat down. It uses 2 pendulums. Oh, why do you use 6 material?
Thank you.
Can we talk?
You're asking about that shoplifter. Yes, I've heard of her. She's never been to my stall, however, so I don't know much about her. Bracer actually asked me something similar earlier. I wonder what happened to her after that. You said a Bracer talked to you? What did they ask? It was a while back, but I believe they were investigating how much damage she had caused. Personally, I have a really hard time seeing such a young girl struggling so bad. I pray that someone, be it Bracer or whoever, finds her and gets her the help she needs. Absolutely agree, ma'am. Thank you for your time. I think Gillet's been looking to us too. Sure does. All the more reason for us to go and pay the visit to the local branch.
Oh, come and see if you'd like.
You won't find this just anywhere. Hey there, what'll it be? See ya.
Okay, I know that's supposed to be like
Let me ask you something.
a ribeye or like a T-bone or something. But I live outside of Philly. That 1,000 would be my brain immediately went to a camel cheesesteak. Now I want to try that. Oh yeah, I know the girl you're looking for, alright? She's in here constantly. Last I saw her was 2 days ago. That's really recent. She looked desperate. You can tell she's going through a real rough patch. Her clothes are filthy. Can't help a kid who's clearly just trying to survive. Can't, you know? Can't not help a kid. So the trick is, I make some food for her, and she gets to steal it. Awfully generous for someone who's been targeted by her. You don't think she should be apprehended or something? I mean, out of the 4 merchants we've talked to, she has stolen from 2, and they were both food stalls. Like, you know, you shouldn't steal, but I've always been of the opinion, if someone's stealing just food, they don't need to be punished, they need help. It's like... Don't get me wrong, it'd be better for everyone if she stopped stealing from my shop. The last thing I need is word getting around that I'm some kind of easy mark or more organized thieves getting ideas. But I don't have the heart to stand there and watch a little girl starve right in front of me, so I try to do what I can. Take good care of her when you find her, okay? I trust that he should do the thing that he did in the episode of Hey Arnold. Where, oh my god, I forget all the characters' names other than Arnold's and Helga's. It was like the really big kid, the bully, had the blue backwards hat. He stole from like the local butcher shop, so the butcher put him to work. And then he just really enjoyed working at the butcher shop and like just started working there part-time and like stopped stealing shit and being a nuisance. You should do that. It was a good episode. I remember like towards the end, it's like, all right, kid, you paid off your debt. He tries to steal another ham, like a ham or something, so he has to go back to work. And he's like, what the fuck are you doing? Get out of here. Man, that was really... I should try to watch Hey Arnold again. I don't know where I can find it. Trust the Bazaar manager will come up with something. Of course, we're all on the same team. Thank you for talking to us.
You won't find this just anywhere.
Oh, come and see if you'd like.
Who are we talking to? We're talking to you. Oh, the ones who says RPGs report. Been here to talk to you guys in town. Fast it does. The main branch told me about you as well, so I'm a little familiar with you already. Including what you guys got up to over in Longport. Apparently you were even more capable than expected. Look at that. Sounds like the guild's giving us scraps. About time, you ask me. Yeah, but it also means we now got a reputation to maintain with these people, especially in the light of what's going on. But not that we mind taking a load off the guild. Ain't the first time. Don't expect us to take everything. So we go ahead and load, yada yada. Who's to help them?
Let me ask you something.
My point exactly. Same thing with like I know like a lot of like big box change are locking up like baby formula and like diapers and stuff. I'm like, come on. No one, maybe like when like maybe like at the very, very beginning of like 2021, or 2020 rather, when everyone was staying at home, we'll say. Because I know like Twitch doesn't usually like us saying exactly the exact word. Like maybe people were, but no one right now is stealing like formula and diapers and food to resell. Like you know, like yeah, promising for survival I think is fully justified. And also big box corporations use as a tax write-off anyway, so you know, maybe I think it's a little bit more moral, but you know, that's neither here nor there. I would never advocate for stealing. You should never steal. Now it is for pure survival because, yay, inflation. Oh my god. But yeah, I would never advocate for stealing. You should never steal. But if someone had to, you know, eat that night, I wouldn't blame them. That's right. We're aware of a thief in the area. And it just so happens, again, big chain corporations use it as a tax write-off. One of her bracers says they managed to catch a glimpse of her previously, but they haven't seen a hide or hair of her while patrolling the city since. So the guild's on the lookout for her. That's good to know. Sounds like it could be pretty tough to find her. Do you mind if we ask the guild has a plan for what to do if they find her again? Initially, we were planning to take her into custody, of course, but Fazil and some of the other merchants asked us not to be too harsh with her. So for the time being, we've been hands off about it. That's pretty much what Fazil told us too. He'd rather settle it privately. Which is fair. If the merchants want to try and resolve it themselves, we can't butt in. I hope that answers your question. Good luck with research. Thanks. We've got our way of figuring these things out. We'll make it work. Yeah, I think that's finally of all the places we want to visit. Let's go back to the bazaar, got everything ready. All I'm hearing is we just gotta, like, stake out the one dude with the camel cheesesteaks. They're officially cheesesteaks now. And just, like, wait for her to show up. And then pounce. Or we set up, like, a big Scooby-Doo-esque Rube Goldberg trap. So she picks up the cheesesteak, bowling ball, like, a string, knocks a, like, goes over to, like, a pin, knocks a bowling ball out of place, it rolls over, laundry basket on her head. I think we've dug up about as much as we're going to find. Based on what we know, we could probably assume this girl has no friends or family. None living, anyway. She seems to live on her own and looks after herself and no one else. A stakeout. God damn, I wish I could VIP you for that. Can I? Wait, am I at a point where I can, like, do VIPs? I don't think I can. You're the first chance I get, you're getting VIP. Like, never, an unspoken rule in this channel, Frosty. You never apologize for puns. Puns are sacred here. Pretty damn good at sweating stuff. Take skill to avoid getting noticed by someone from both the guild and the temple, outside of the handful of times. Which means it's not going to be easy to find her. Don't worry, you got me, remember? I'm sure if we work together, we can nab her. One would hope. She might be better than average, but we're still dealing with a kid here. Shouldn't be impossible. Have you met Fairy? Like, there's some crazy kids out there. Have you seen Ren? You met Ren when she was a kid. Setting up a stakeout. Called it. So no, we're looking for her, so with any luck, she might come out of hiding if we wait long enough. You really think, dude? How the hell do we know, how the hell do we know she's even going to show up today, let alone when? We don't, but two of the shopkeepers we talked to did mention they last saw her 2 days ago. Now, if time has passed, that she might need to come out and forage again. Things worth a try. It's my opinion, too. But we'll set up shop. Let's talk to the stall owners who saw her. With any luck, we can all work together. Yeah, it's like,
You won't find this just anywhere.
I thought that was a really tall person for a second. Can I help you? I'm looking at the. Go away, kid. Look at the camel. Fucking weirdo. We meet again. Need something else? Yes, it's about the shoplift we mentioned earlier. There's something we wanted to discuss with you and the other owner across the street. Would you come with me? No problem. I'm gonna try to catch the shoplifter. Basically, knowing what we do now, we want to set up a stakeout with a bazaar and see if she turns up. Would you mind if we hid inside your shops to keep an eye out? Oh, go right ahead. Nobody's doing us a favor. You managed to capture her, if anything. Yeah, what she said. Plus, the manager hired you guys. Of course we trust you, and we would be happy to work with you. Thank goodness. I'm glad you understand. Oops. Thank you both so much. Okay, if that's settled, let's split up, gang, and get to work. Agnes and Ferida, you take one stall. You, Punk, are sticking with me. We'll set up shop in the other stall. Hope you don't regret bringing me along, Chief. You do know how to deliver and show... Huh. Now, I gotta remember to take a breath. Now you have to deliver and show me how good you are. We've got this, Fairy. Yeah, we'll catch her, no sweat. Ugh. Especially when streaming, yeah. She does look really cautious of her surroundings, like a thief would when. She's so small. She has to steal so much in order to survive. Also, how they have not managed to catch her? It's an open bazaar. She's coming this way. And it works out nicely for us. Once we see her steal something, we'll close in and nab her. Oh my god, excuse me. Well, that's all the shopping I need done for today. On a different note, the film festival sure has brought an awful lot of people into town. This place already gets hot, and that's going to feel stuffy everywhere you go because of all the crowds. Ah, what a bother. Maybe so, but I'm sorry I can't complain about having more customers. I'm happy they're here. Pickpocket and slipped an apple. Dang, kid, you really are smooth with your hands, as I've been led to believe. Erg. So no need to be scared. We're what you might call problem solvers. We're not here to turn you over to the cops or anything like that. Just want to talk for a bit, that's all. Like it or not, we need you to come with us. But Faint, I'm gonna stick straight past Faint. Hey, how's it feel letting a little kid give you the slip? Is everything okay? I saw that girl run towards the inn. Don't worry, old man. I'll clean up your mess. Y'all gonna be like... Yeah. It's like, I don't know. Into position or something? I don't know. Crowded. How do I figure out where she is? People don't noticed. Oh, it's gonna work on a couple pros like us, though. Hey, you little punk. What the... How is she so slippery? Did she literally jump onto that tarp and start running on it? Oh boy, I can tell she's gonna drag this thing out. Girls played a lot of Assassin's Creed, apparently. We go after her. Can handle her. I somehow read I can handle my rifle blade just fine. I don't know how I got rifle blade from that. I'm like, Fairy, what the fuck you gonna do? Promise you want to hear what we have to say, really. Hey, I always think food like that either. I'm so embarrassed. She managed to shake me off, too. You should have forgotten the apple and stayed on her tail. What were you thinking? That's fair. But she sold. I thought it would have been terrible for stolen food to go to waste like that. It's really admirable of you, Fairy. I think it's important to keep stuff like that in mind, too. She made a break for the entertainment district, which might actually be a blessing in disguise. That area's a lot more wide open, so she won't have nearly as many places she can slip into easily. This will be a chance to finally surround her and take her in. Everybody ready? For sure. Again, string, pin, bowling ball, basket. It works every time. Just need a talking Great Dane. Wait. We literally just need a talking Great Dane. We got... Okay, hold on. How do we divvy this up? Anya's is Velma. Here's the thing. Aaron's Daphne. Oddly enough, I think... Here's the thing. I think Fairy and Van are both Fred. I feel like Fairy would come up with the crazy traps, and Van's the leader. Which means we have yet to meet our Shaggy. I'll have to think about this. For the wait for the remaining party members then. Okay, hear me out on this one. Grimcat is Scooby. Because as far as I know, she's the only one with any kind of, like, animalistic theme. So by default, she is Scooby. Until we find somebody else. I don't know, maybe we have, oh my god, what is his name? The Divine Beast from Crossbell. Zeit. Thank you. You probably Zeit. That's exactly what I was just thinking about. Yeah. Zeit? Z? I think it's Zeit. Yeah, it's like, until we find our Zeit, Grimcat's gonna be tentatively Scooby. Because even though she's a successful phantom thief, I feel like she's the one that would get into like the weird traps by accident. Or like, it's a dead end, she'll have nowhere to go. Let's split up and search for her while we keep... Nah, Van's not goofy enough to be fretted by himself. That's for Fairy. Yeah, okay, yeah. Fred and... yeah. Van and Fairy, both Fred. Aaron, Daphne, Agnes, Velma. She's like the smart one. Yeah, right now we'll just say Grimcat Scooby because I can't think of anybody else. Oh, no. I was about to say Nate Shaggy, but I love Shaggy. Shaggy's my favorite character, and I don't want Nate to have that. Okay, in that case, Agnes, you and I will search the perimeter. You and I keep a close eye out for her, and I've lost the thread at this point. We're just gonna... Found her! From right, you flank the other way. Got it. There you are. We finally found you. You really have to keep running. You must be exhausted at this point. Maybe at least sit down and talk. For someone who's really concerned about you, you shouldn't be stealing like this. Yeah, right. Why should I believe you? You give it a rest already. Try and do right by you. You're not getting away from us. Just grow up and turn yourself in already. Running only makes it worse. If I let this happen. For much effort, Van and company apprehended the shoplifter and got in touch with Fazel. The group decides to rent a room so they can have a place to talk to the young girl. Really? They rented a whole separate room? They have 2 rooms rented already. Why don't you tell us your name? Do that? There's no getting away now, kid. Excuse me? You have nothing else to lose. You might as well talk. My name's... Sinem? Sinem? I'm gonna say Sinem. I know it's bad to steal from the bazaar. Specifically the bazaar. Tourists on the... but I'm not sorry about it. If I have to steal so I don't die, then I'll steal as much as I have to, period. That's fair in its way. Sounds like you really don't have much of a choice. It's reasonable enough. In that case, let me ask you another question. Where's your family? How have you been living up to this point? My mom and I used to live in the country, but eventually we ran out of money, so we had to move to find work. Ever since, my mom got sick and died. I've been alone. I used to do random jobs while going from place to place. Yes, Sinem, I'm so sorry, but you could have gone to the temple. They would have helped you. In fact, it might not be too late now. They will still take you in. Exactly, that's what I also thought. Just must be joking. I'm more than just a thief, you know. I've done all kinds of bad stuff in order to survive. Like delivering sketchy packages for people. Someone like me doesn't deserve to be taken in. Oh, now you act all noble and mature. Some logic you've got there, kid. Whatever. You're done talking now? Just turn me over to the cops and get it over with already. You're wasting my time. No, I'm not going to turn you in. I brought these people in on this precisely to avoid that outcome. Huh? I'm not sure what to do. I was originally going to talk to the temple and ask them to look after you. What do you think? What should I do about her? Good question. Try as you might to resist, leaving her with the temple is still probably the safest bet. Not that. She needs at least someone who can rein her in and set her straight. Interesting. I thought it was going to be between the temple and the cops. Like, he obviously cares enough to, like, have gone out of his way to, like, keep her out of prison. Or, I guess, juvie. And keep her away from the cops and the guild and from having a record. Can I save real quick? No, I can't. That let me save. I'm gonna say that's also true. He also did similar shit. Yeah, fucking you do it, dude. You changed your life around. Agree that with a personality like hers, you have a real tough time fitting in over at the town. Should you be able to take her in yourself? Actually, I thought about that as well. I have an empty apartment we normally rent out for caravans that's gone unoccupied, so she still has a place to stay. You know what? I'll do it. This must be Arusha's handout work. I'd be happy to be your guardian for a while and see where we go from there. I'll even have you come work with us in the bazaar. Say what? You wouldn't want a thief working there, especially with everything I've taken. Yeah, but you know what to look for to stop other thieves. Oh, I get it. You just want to feel good about yourself being so kind to some poor little girl who's down her luck. I don't to breathe. Is that it? Is that all you think of? If that's all you think about me, I'll stay on my own and still to survive. Thank you very much. I was once in your shoes, believe it or not. There was this nosy merchant who couldn't keep to himself. He took me in, gave me a place to stay, taught me how to work, and eventually, I ended up in charge of the whole bazaar. I always wanted to give something back for getting a second chance. And yes, I see that opportunity in you, Sinna. You may think my offer is insincere. Honestly, that's fair. But I still think that's the right thing to do for your situation. One way or the other. And it's okay. I'm sure once you talk to the stall owners and explain your situation to them, they'll let you stay. You're gonna have to be a little brave, but it's a chance to make a fresh start. I think it'll be worth it. What she said. If you don't want to get too familiar with the cops, now's the time to start getting your act together. Sounds like you don't exactly enjoy living the way you do anyway, so what's the harm in taking him up on the offer? Hey guys. Whew. You guys put it like that, I guess I can't refuse. Alright, I'll work in your freaking bazaar since you insist. I mean, if you really want me to, that is. Of course I do. We're happy to have you aboard. Well, that solves that. Finally, that girl sure made us earn our keep. Don't I know it? Thanks for going to all that trouble. I really appreciate it. Now it's my turn to do the heavy lifting and support. We've got a long road ahead of us, starting with getting the whole bazaar on board. But one way or another, we'll make it work. I bet you will. Good luck, mister. Thanks. I'll never forget what you all have done for both of us.
Mission accomplished! Great job, you guys! Mira deposit confirmed.
Woo!
Well, just a quick break, that's all.
Oh, wait.
Looking is always free, you know.
Hummus. It's gonna be big. Multiple craft heal. That's pretty fucking good. Yeah, I'll take like half of my stuff up.
Come back for more anytime.
Oh, wait, let me use the... No, let me use it. Ooh, red garlic hummus. That sounds great. Damage up, then that's a fair bit of health, yeah.
Got it! I'll try my hardest. My Kruga cooking turned out great!
And let's just go through. Not save. So. It's like the really tiny ones.
Love me a sugar rush.
Those will save for next new one. Do be great. So is garlic. So yes, please. Oh my god. It's absolutely the Italian in me, but I fucking love garlic so much.
It's hotter
Oh
than
my god,
Gehenna.
garlic is just so good.
Wow, a real oasis.
It's so pretty. We're definitely in Tharbad, to be like this. Yeah, you won't find this anywhere else in Calvard. And that over there must be the 6-star hotel we'll be visiting. Hence why... Yeah, that's my be. In Naples. And I now have a new dish to try out. And with crushed pepper flakes too from this one. Okay. Keep that open for later. Always on the lookout for new stuff to make. So that's the Al Jameera Hotel. I'm just saying, like, if it's in the hotel, you know, Nina could have splurged for us to get, you know, maybe a couple of rooms. Just saying. It looks huge. The Callan Hotel back in Longport's no slouch, but that palace of decadence might as well be made straight out of Europe. I got to check out the observation lounge when I was here before. Right. It was so luxurious inside. I was blown away. Easy, quick, and garlic. What more could you want? The city at night looks amazing from up there too. Feels different compared to Longport. You don't say. Now I want to see it for myself. Me too. I'm sure it's nice as Fairy says. Esco splurged on the 8-star hotel price. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Alright. That's enough slacking off. Can't have you kids forgetting about work this week. Like, when, you know, when we did work at, Michelin? Michelin. Oh, wait, it's scrolling, but not my own cord. Fuck. Damn. He's way better than the other dancer I saw. It's captivating. I can hardly take my eyes off it. I know, right? Like actual dance movements? Trail Series has come a long, long way. What was it? Oh yeah, when we were staying at Michelin, when we were doing jobs at Michelin back in the Crossbow games, we got to stay there. We got to stay there before the big raid in Cold Steel 4? Right? 3 or 4. It was 4 because that's where Reen gets Absolute Dawn, right? It's where he fights Cassix. Hey, those are awesome. It was beautiful. It felt like I was in a dream watching that. I know. Like those two girls are the only thing in the whole world. Hooks, lines, and sinkers won't beat you that good. So that's Central Inkster dancing, yeah? For a couple of random chicks, they know how to capture an audience. Man, oh man, you girls are hot stuff. What?
Thank you?
Yep. Oh, boy.
That's so much. Are you sure?
Go on. Help yourselves. We've taken a real liking to you girls. What's with the marker? All we ask is you come hang out with us. We've got a nice room out in the entertainment district and everything. Kick him in the face.
Huh? Are you guys crazy?
I'm sorry. We're still working.
What? Not a cat? I'll give you girls more, as much as you like. Just come with us already.
Ow! Let me go!
Shahina!
Oh, that's another voice that sounds familiar. Hey, what do you guys think you're doing? This isn't funny. Get your filthy hands off. Yikes. Why do you call them filthy, huh? You locals ain't worth shit. Now go on, scram.
Let go of them! Now!
You two alright?
Yeah.
What is their problem?
Male privilege? What's with this freaky kid? Hey, you two, what do you think you're doing? Get over here and... Huh? I can't move. Well, got some Jaeger dropouts, I see. Sucks to be you two. I'm such morons for bosses. What did you say? So you're looking for some company, it sounds like. Got yourselves a a pretty fancy room reserved here and everything. The film festival's not for another 3 days, you know. What if we helped you catch some Z's until... What's going on over here? Great, now we got bracers giving us grief. Shit. So we thought we could have some fun in this dump of a city. You guys had to ruin it. We better not catch you again, or else there'll be hell to pay here. Literally had your arms bent 90 degrees by a child. Your two big, tough guards were stopped by a finger to the back and a hand on the Shut the fuck up. That's supposed to be our line. You guys were amazing. Got rid of them like they were nothing. So glad to see those guys gone. What a relief. I guess I made a bit of a scene. Sorry. It's okay, Fairy. It all worked out in the end. Ah, what a morning. We only just got here. Hey, you ladies okay? Those guys didn't rough you up too badly, did they?
Oh, no. We're fine.
Thank you so much.
Oh, it is Christina. Oh, she's both. Okay, I thought it was Christina V. Well, looks like everything's under control here. Yeah, I think those were the guys Jin mentioned before too. Hey, is Jin here? With the rest is gone, the honest members donate tips to dances to disappear. Likewise, the pair of bracers resumed their patrol. Here's your own man.
Wow, really? Thank you.
You really don't need to. You've already done so much for us.
No, I insist. Consider it my way of saying thanks for putting on such a good show.
We make a good act, right? Especially Sarah. Nobody's as good a dancer as her.
Shahina, stop.
I just didn't see you two alright after all that. That's what counts. I'm really sorry for just barging in like that. I could have done better. No, girl, you did great. Actually, what are your names?
Oh, I guess we haven't introduced ourselves. I'm Sarah. My younger sister and I dance for a living.
And I'm Shahina. Nice to meet you. Anyway, what's your deal, old dude? What do you all do? You don't look like bracers.
Okay, she has an excuse for calling Van old. Did you just...
Shahina! Don't call him that. That's rude.
Huh? But he is, isn't he?
It looks like I'm not the only one who thinks you look old, Gramps. Shut up. It isn't funny. Anyway. Remember and check the start of the bot from yesterday. I can't confirm the prince in the intro was Alejandro South. Okay, cool. So you guys go around solving people's problems. That's interesting. I had no idea there were jobs like that in the capital. Could maybe people, the ones people have been talking about since yesterday. It's so cool. Sounds really like a really grown-up thing to do. It's okay. You don't have to tiptoe around me. I'm over it. Sucks to be you, Chief. Anyway, real talk. Glad we were able to handle this guys for you girls. Groups like that tend to give you two grief a lot. Actually, no. The vast majority of tourists who come here, who come watch us or quite polite. Though I can't deny that sort of trouble has been on the rise all over the city the past few days. Well, that's a bummer. Could it be because of the film festival coming up so soon? I think so. You only have to look at the parking lots to see that there's people from all over Samaria, not just Calvert, coming to attend. Among those visitors are guys who think they're hot shit, making it big through investments or startup companies. Perfect recipe for fun. Given that, I can understand how things would be happening around here. Sorry, I don't think I know what you mean. Could you? Don't worry about it. Just stuff to do with work on our end. Well, you guys had real crazy moves back when you confronted those other guys back there. Bear was so fast, I didn't see her coming. You two were super quick too. Hey, you all should learn how to dance while you're in town. Bet you do great. I'll teach Fairy and Sarah will teach Anya's. What do you say? Shahina? I'm sure they got more important things to do than hang out with us. I mean, dancing really seems to help Risha's moves. And, oh my god. I'm so bad with names. The other girl from the dance troupe in Crossbell. Not Sully. I don't remember Sully's name. We had a fighter in Reverie. She kicked major ass too by dancing. It was so pretty. Two were really amazing to watch. What sort of dance is it exactly? Nova Reach. Yeah. Ilya. Thank you. We come from a family of dancers that have passed our form down from generation to generation. My mother taught us these moves. And I played dancer in Final Fantasy XIV. Kicks ass too. Also, that's with chakrams, but still. I guess I wouldn't be teaching you. Alright, clearly feels like we were meant to meet. If you're interested, I'd be happy to show you the basics. What do you say? Sure, I'd love to learn more once we're done with our work here. Well, if Barry's in, I can hardly say no. I don't know if I'll be able to keep up with you, but I'll try my best. You know, I bet there are things from it that I could apply to my sword dancing too. Might just be worth joining. Take a breath. You can do that? Hey, the more I think about it, the more I think you might even be able to pull off our clothes too. Oh, yeah? Sure, that'd be a piece of cake. Nothing I haven't done before. Oh, I hadn't thought about wearing those outfits. Do I really want to? Can't wait to start learning. You kids do recall that we're here on an assignment, right?
Hi, Van. Thanks for picking up. Looks like you're all in Tharbad.
Hey, stranger. Yep, rolled in here first thing in the morning.
That's good. I hope the long drive didn't take too much of a toll on you. I know this might be a little early for you, but we also actually got in by airship just a little while ago.
Nice. So we'll be able to sit down and talk about the job soon. Do you want us to head over right away?
Oh, no, there's no rush. As long as we can talk by noon, any time works for us. Plus, we still need to unpack and...
Hey, Nina.
Have you seen the key to my suitcase anywhere?
No. Why would I have seen that? Sorry about that. I'll see you all at the hotel then.
Sounds good. See you then. Was that Nina you were talking to? Yeah, it sounds like she just got into town. Once we find time, we should make our way over to the Al Jumira Hotel. Sounded like... Did Van not really put together who the other person was? Did you say Nina? Is it Nina Fenley? You guys know her? Yes, there's only one person named Nina in the entire world. Don't mind her, she just really likes movies. Sometimes the big screen out in the entertainment district will show free movies, which we'll watch. Ever since they announced the film festival was coming to Tharbad, Shahina's been a ball of excitement. Well, duh, how can I not be? Lots of famous actors, actresses, and directors are going to be in town, not just Nina. You guys gonna go meet her later? I'm so jealous. Ugh. You want us to try and get you an autograph from her? She'll probably say yes if we ask nicely. For real? You do that for me? Well, we can't just make any promises. Only if she's comfortable with it. Oh, that's fine. Please, I love you guys so much. I promise not to call you an old guy anymore if you do this for me. I'll almost dropped my controller. You don't have to keep bringing that up. I think there's no escape for you, dude. I'm really sorry about her. If you could do it, it would mean the world to her. Anyway, we should move. We should be in town for 2 or 3 days. If anything else comes up, feel free to contact us. It'll cost you extra, but I'll be more than happy to help. Oh, okay. Thank you. I'll let you know if we need anything. Just went back to perform some more. Off to visit the entertainment districts. Let's go. Definitely. I keep seeing a camel. I keep seeing a large fan.
Middle Eastern culture is so fascinating.
There are actual shops. Here they are.
Well, where'd you next?
This looks like the entertainment district. It's still pretty new. I think it only opened a decade or so ago. It's certainly bustling. For real, last time I was here, there wasn't this many people. Ain't just Calvardian tourists either. Lots of folks coming in from the Central East by the look of it. This festival's shaping up to be even bigger than Messedom's, especially with that parade they're putting on. Yeah, I'm excited. Look, I got nothing against the good old festival or parade, but if you ask me, the real excitement's in that casino. There is gambling. Gambling. Sorry, just trying to take a look at something. Alright. We're not going gambling, punk. Not like we've got that much time to kill anyway. Come on, just a little bit on the slots. Just a little bit. For that, we can walk around and do some shopping. Nobody knows how to have fun around here. Come on, if Reen can use... If Reen can use... school funds, if you don't have enough money to go into the casino in Crossbell 3... Cold Steel. I keep doing that. Cold Steel 3? We should be allowed to gamble while on the clock. Just saying. Just one gamble, all in. Yeah, bet on black. God.
See you again.
Sooner. Unless I can do stuff.
Hey,
at the
welcome.
factory. Lumber Cracker, Cataract Wave, Flare Squall, or a Breath. Okay. No, when I get so much Sepith, what the fuck? So you want to open up. Beautiful. I can really set this too. Let's grab Crescent. Oh, throwing a whatever the quartz is probably isn't a terrible idea on him. Yeah, let's grab Forte. Guard. Yeah, then we use Abyssal Flame. Actually, what have we covered? Actually, yeah, we really do need, like, fire stuff covered. So, grab Abyssal Flame. And... Actually, yeah, one more Earth. One more, like, offensive Earth Bar probably isn't as much idea. We'll just grab another Acid Cloud. Actually, double. Ooh. Ooh. That is quite a bit. But yeah, let me do the last like specific slot for each of them. Yeah, can't do that. Yeah, I can't open any other slots, but at least those are all. Let's go. Yeah, Diamond Ray or Lunarverse. Yep. As always. Yeah, no, these are fucking terrible this time. Yeah, let me switch that Areaverse after Lunarverse. Seals. Act. No, yeah, because I want to try to build to that. Yeah, yeah, I'll just put an invade 2 there for right now. Sun, the final dungeon of my first run. Jesus. Yeah, no, they seem to be super expensive this time around. Personite Forte. I'm not super happy with that lineup, but I really don't have many other options at the moment. Unless I do this. Nah. So how that the drivers also cop step stuff, but yeah. At least those don't seem to be too much. I do that. As much as I won't want to do this in this playthrough, because these cost a decent bit of Mira. Or everything, or 7th is at least a bit harder to farm. Nah, not worth it.
Thanks, pal.
Not worth it. Can that give me like twice
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Maybe. I think I really need a lot of.
We await
Sorry,
your
man, I don't
next
have the
visit.
funds to do that. What's this guy?
Whoops.
Really? There's a. Come on, it's right there. Whatever. I guess we'll go do the job. Fine.
There's the plaza. It's right in front of the station.
You sure dumped a shit ton of Mira into this joint.
This place houses a fancy hotel and Vegas films. It's easy to forget we're right in the middle of a desert.
It's like. Move out of the way, Fairy. That's a. Alright, you know what? Fairy's blocking the view. That's a cool design, but like. I think I said in like.
Let's
the
see what we've
end
got.
of like the first part. Last time we had a really cool looking tower in a town in Zemuria. Kind of went ass up. It's just a straight line essentially. Great vibes and looks. Layout though. And legally great business, but now I'm being blackmailed into paying hush money. Do I want to continue working? Alright, now that we're up to speed on our SPGs. Let's hit up the entertainment district again and see what's new. Hell yeah, let's go about the hotspots so we can have some fun tonight. See what you're doing, man. I'm not doing jack except working. Now stay focused. Oh, look at that guy. He's so hot. Oh, you're not kidding. I think we should maybe talk to him. Come on, let's chat him up. Hey, wait, I'm not ready to... It really is easy now. What kind of movies do you act in, huh? Can I get your autograph? You're not too far off. I act, but not on the silver screen. Got good taste in men, though. I'll give you that. He just complimented me. You know? I think... Even I'm getting flustered. He must be busy by now. You busy right now by any chance, hot stuff? We should go get some drinks. I know a good place around here. You'll love it. Actually, sorry to burst your bubble, but he's with us. We're all on the clock right now, as a matter of fact. Oh, you're not half bad yourself, tough guy. You're not really my type. What do you think, hon? Aren't you into old daddies like him? Oh. Only because it's you asking. Oh my god, when was the last time I even, like, did a Valley Girl accent? Oh my god. Well, it's a good thing this isn't being recorded or live streamed or anything. Yeah, he's pretty alright. Wait, stop distracting me. So, what if he's So what if he's prime daddy material? Didn't you just hear what he said? I don't even know if that's good. Doesn't mean you can't be a daddy, then. Oh my god. It's canonically daddy. Yeah, but even Frosty think he's a daddy, alright? Oh my god. Oh my god, I gotta stop hitting my fucking desk. Whew! If they're looking to hook up, go hit up some other guys. Yeah, there's two douchebags with a lot of money somewhere around here. I heard Papa Bear. Tell you what though, we bump at each other later. I'm game to chill. You ladies sound good? Aw, but I want to go out now. I'm so sorry about bashing you guys like that. You need to chill out, girl. This is exactly why I told you not to drink in the middle of the day. Disregard that I'm older than. But like, he can still be daddy. I'll give it a rest already. I haven't had that much yet. Okay, I'm giving the daddy girl. So you haven't. Your breath smells like a bed of roses. Come on, let's leave him alone already. Yeah, girls on vacation. I'm not gonna, you know, besmirch them for day drinking. Oh, yeah. Buckwood from earlier had one too. I can't believe I did that. Thanks, sweetheart. I owe you one. What is this thing anyway? I've been seeing it around town since we got here. It looks like it's for smoking. Oh no. Everyone's vaping now. Yep, this is what they call an orbal hookah. A hookah? This is one of the things they sell in the bazaar, right? Yep, I guess these orbal models are in around here these days. They're great, all the fun of a hookah pipe, and it's extra portable. Girls want to try a puff or two? I'll let you. It was just a vape indie. No. We'll pass. We're underage. Are you crazy? You dumbass just try to get these kids to smoke. Think for a second. I really am sorry about her, I swear. Come on, let's get it. Let's get it and go already. It's caused enough trouble. The unfortunate part, I don't know if unfortunate to work words, but the funny part is I have a friend that's exactly like that. Or get a fucking couple shots in her. That one definitely seems to know how to have a good time, I guess. Girls will do that to you. Man, I wish I could get shit-faced during the day. Lucky girl. It's festival season. We're bound to run into tourists living it up. That being said, there's something else that smells about this. It's not that woman's breath. Yeah, everyone's fucking vaping all of a sudden.
Not this way.
What the fuck? Does that really matter? So is it really not gonna... Let me...
Whoops.
Alright, fuck it. Fine, we'll continue the story. Fine. I guess we'll do that.
So, this is a famous Aljamir.
Your station, just to see if you find someone. Check by the station?
Don't be shy. Take a look.
Are they like do they like stick out or shall they like be talking to people? Winter meetings. Wait, when you say he's right... No. Why the fuck are you here? Oh, great. It's the Spriggan and his lackeys. What are people doing out here, of all places? Let's go. No shot. No shot. What's going on, baby? Do you know these people? Relax, we're just out here on some business. Sometimes the job takes us out of Edith. Earn clothes at the capital, you know. We're curious what you're doing all the way out here, detective. Get out of your jurisdiction, ain't it? Guess our big city's detective here has got some time to kill. He was able to take his lady friend down to the film festival. Shut it, I'm off duty right now. So what's it matter to you? Off duty, still wearing the suspenders. Besides, she wants to see the film festival too, you know. Just don't go causing me any headaches, alright? Last thing I need is you all getting in the way of my vacation. Wouldn't it be easy just to pretend we're not here and go out and go on with your date? You gotta learn to chill out sometimes, pal.
So...
Oh, man. Nate's gonna be a pain in the ass later, isn't he? Festival ruined. Everyone... The bad guys who I would assume I know who it is gonna be. It's just she see Nate's ear and goes, yeah, he's not even a threat, but like, he just kills the mood. Pack it up. The Aljamir Hotel, just looking at it, is breathtaking. Tell me about it. Last time I was here, I only got to check out the observation deck. This place screams celebrities and millionaires. Wouldn't mind staying here once just to see what it's like. Not on our budget. A night here can easily cost more than the office rent if we ain't careful. I bet. Is it seriously that much? No, our rent's that cheap, surprisingly. It's simply a place for those who have more money than they know what to do with. Welcome to the Jamir Hotel. Jesus, dude. Built like a fucking truck. I take it you're Van Arkwright and his companions? We've been expecting you. Our guest is waiting for you. Please follow me. Okay, lead the way. That was an unusual greeting. Thanks. Glad you're already filled in. Yeah, just ignore it and... Take you to a guest room. The upper echelons.
Hey everyone! Thanks for taking the time to come all the way out here. You must be exhausted after such a long drive.
Nah, it's good to go on a road trip every once in a while. The trip must have been pretty tiring here, too. Did you take an airship from Edith to get here?
Mm-hmm. I only got here just a bit ago. And I don't believe we've met yet, have we?
No, we haven't. It's nice to meet you. I'm Agnes Claudel. I work as Van's part-time assistant. It's a real honor to meet you, Nina. I loved Along with the Sea Breeze.
Really? I'm flattered. That was my very first film, you know.
I remember that one. Kind of plain, but the camera work was stellar. Really emotive stuff. I just hit my desk again. Sorry. In a way, the fact that you never overpowered any scene you were in made you stand out even more. I liked it.
Oh my, I never would have guessed you'd seen it too, Van.
Neither would I. Do you watch a lot of romantics movies, Van? Sure, I watch just about any kind of movie. There are romance movies? I wonder if you need to be older to watch them. Not necessarily. Just full of surprises, huh? First I hear you've got a sweet tooth, and now this. Guess you're not as tough as you look. Anyway, shut up. A guy can be tough and like whatever he wants.
Hey, Nina! I'm coming in! Heard some chatter in there. I'm guessing they're all here?
I still don't understand what in the world you...
Hi, Judith. Perfect timing.
Well, this is a surprise. Hold on. Was that the Judith Lanster? In the flesh?
You all are...
We're worth Arkwright Solutions, ma'am. Arkside Solutions, ma'am. I'm Van Arkwright, Hen Hotshell. You must be the other client Nina mentioned. Pleasure doing business with you. Yeah, say what you want about Van. He keeps it professional. It's really amazing lunch, thank you. First class joint like this, you definitely get what you pay for. I'm pretty new to all this, but it sure was tasty, whatever it was. So rich and great sweet aftertaste. The camel's milk is better than I could have imagined. And the flavor from that fresh cacao, it's a damn tragedy you only get this stuff locally. We are in a desert oasis. Hell, better than that. An actual Shangri-La. You gotta rest already, will you? Don't mind him. He'll get used to it soon enough. I'm glad you like the cake so much. Judith and I are both big fans of it, too. Actually, speaking of which, what's wrong, Judith? You've been so quiet. You haven't eaten very much at all, either. Not coming down with something, are you? What? No, I'm fine. Couldn't be better, in fact. Never mind me. Now that lunch is over, let's get to the topic at camp. Nina has more or less filled me in on what's going on. I know of your work, or what you do as a Spriggan, to be more precise. Word's gone around about you. But should we really be paying out of our pockets to ask people to handle such an assignment? Judith, are we really going to have this conversation again? Look, I'm not saying I doubt your tuition, but you have to consider our position as celebrities. That dingo brat, was it? He seems trustworthy enough as a reporter, I'll grant that. But if things go south, that scandal could be awful. Sure, but that's a big-time star for you. Keeping up appearances is priority number one. I mean, I get it. It can't exactly be the easiest thing, calling it a favor to people who live and work in society's underbelly. But if I had to guess, there's probably a reason you'd rather not get the Bracer Guild involved either, yeah? Guess that hit the nail on the head. Sure, looks like it. To be clear, there's nothing shady or scandalous going on with us specifically. It's just, the entertainment world is a small one. We can't rule out the chance that this is harassment from someone in the industry. When we turn to the police or the guild, it's bound to go public, so... I understand. If it isn't a serious crime, you'd rather settle things privately. Is that it? Yeah, that's exactly it. I think someone here understands. I think we all got the idea. Well, what isn't adding up here is why we are such a big problem, help-wise. We keep going on. If anybody's suspicious here, it's you. Now we're getting some. Aaron knows how to cut through things in this way. Well, nobody said anything about you bringing any girls along. You wouldn't know, but last time I saw you, you were putting them in a serious danger by... Wait, I'm confused. Do you know these people? No, we don't. Could you talk about the films? Yes, come on. Not really. I just happened to see them at a showing. That's all. Alright, fine. It certainly seems like you guys know how to handle yourselves in a rough situation. But how good are you tracking down culprits and uncovering things quietly? I mean, we had to say. You know, before we got here, we took a bit of a stroll around town. There's something that struck me as odd. Like what? Let me ask you guys something. I really walked around a little bit. Did you notice anything that's changed or anything that stuck out? If I didn't know better, say you're off your rocker, but in this case... Yeah, now that you mention it, Tharp feels a lot more rambunctious than when I was here last time. I had to put into words what I felt off. But again, I really think we should be playing as Anya specifically because of this. No, emotion. That's the only thing that's not describable. There's a big film festival starting soon, it's true, but people seem to be getting a little carried away even beyond that. Really? What do you mean exactly? Think about it like this. We're still getting everything ready, right? It's not even time for the main event. But what was the first thing we saw when we got here this morning? And this place is as busy as long happy hour. Not to mention, the guys who try to start something with those sisters. It definitely feels like there's something in the air, like people are more prone to get into fights. I think so too. I don't even understand why. It's nicotine addiction. Vaping is a very real threat to your health. If I know. I think so too, I don't even understand why. It's possible it's related to this assignment somehow. That's interesting. That's just the tip of the iceberg, though. Something about this town stinks real bad. And not to toot our own horn, but we're as good as sniffing out around this bracers, if not better. Well, you heard him, Judith. He sounds confident. What do you say? Fine, alright. Can't keep really griping when these people clearly have done their homework. I do that. Sadly can't confirm. So, there's someone with a brother who smoked and now vapes. Can't confirm as well. I'm still not getting my hopes up too high, mind you. But I'll join Nina in making this a formal request from the two of us. Show me you people are more than just talk, and deliver us results. And I want the girls to stay safe out there. Hear me? I'm not just talking about avoiding fights. The entertainment district here isn't exactly safe or a good influence in general. You two guys I don't care about. Go nuts if you want. Wow, I can really feel the love. Wait, hold on. What's so bad about this entertainment district? Let's not worry about that, Fairy. Anyway, well, be careful, Judith. I promise.
Oh, I see you're all having a party in here.
We've only had one scene with this dude, but can I please punch him?
Hey there, Judith! And glad to see you're doing great, Nina, baby!
It's the fucking and violence guy. Wait, isn't that Mr. Goaty? Or Gotti? What are you doing here? You can't just barge in on people.
I heard you girls were in town! I could not come over and say hello now, could I?
You could knock.
We're all friends here. There's no need to be all formal.
Oh ho, and who might you two? You both look a little young, but with a bit of polish, I'm sure you would shine bright. Tell you what, why don't you take part in my carnal cavalcade? Get a taste for the limelight. Pardon me? What's a cavalcade? Well, this guy's a piece of work. And you look like someone who'd take to the silver screen. Already got plenty of guys in the parade as it is, but I can never have enough feminine charm. What can I do to convince you to get out there and cross-dress as a lady, huh? Now you've done it. I'll have you know, I can play a woman just fine. That said, I think I know who you are now. There's no doubt. We're looking at director Salvatore Gotti himself. You mean the guy who made Golden Blood? And he's involved with the film festival at every level, as I understand. Bad Gotti, bad. Darn tootin'. Can't say I'm shocked you kids recognize me. You are here for my film festival, after all. I had the pleasure of seeing Golden Blood, for what it's worth. The cinematography, when things hit a fever pitch, still didn't get in the way of how clever it was. It's an amazing sequence. Not to mention, the way the protagonist makes the audience feel right at the climax. Themes of freedom from oppression, and a celebration of life at the same time, both coming through about Clash Gen. And it was great. Well, I'll be damned. Son, I don't know who you are, but I see a bright future for you too. You're right on the money. I wanted my main character Zoe to free the humanity and the arrows trapped inside the audiences. Enough already, you two. Sheesh. Mr. Gotti, I think that's enough for now. If you're so discerning, then you'll have no trouble appreciating my carnal cavalcade. I can't go into details, but what I can say is that it'll bring together lots of models, dancers, and actresses, including our Judith and Nina. It's going to make for one killer opening act for the film festival, I'll tell you. And it'll even have some guys too. So that's what he's putting on. Sounds pretty fun if you ask me. No, it's not. Yeah, it's going to be all kinds of fun if you catch my drift. So basically, you're going to build off your work in Golden Blood and break new ground again, huh? You've got it. You really get what I'm going for here. Tell me, boy, what do they call you? Van Arkwright. Nobody special, just a gopher from the capital. Let me give you my business card. Well, it's good to see they're so excited. Those two are ridiculous. Can't President Dillon keep a tighter leash on Salvatore?
Believe me, life would be so much easier if I could.
Gaspard Dillon.
Anyway, who are these people? I think one of them said he was a gopher? Better than a news reporter, I suppose.
Oh, don't mind them. They're here on personal business for us. Yes, they're just helping out with a bit of private matter. Alright, I'll leave you to it. More importantly, Judith, Nina, I know you two just got here, but could you come upstairs? There's someone I'd like to introduce you to. Who is it? Wait, you don't mean... Come on, I need you two in the lounge on the top floor. It'll be rude to keep them waiting. We'll be taking our leave now. You too, Gotti. Hey, hold on, Gaspard. I'm not done talking to these kids. Still need to negotiate their appearance and don't make me repeat myself. Time is money here, and you must be going right now. Ha! Hey, you kids, I promise I'll be in touch. Like people, your people, do lunch, alright? That guy was like a tornado. Wait, did they each all have their own cake? I want that cake. Some luck we have running both Gotti and President Dillon of Vegas Films himself. Mr. Dillon sure seemed to have trouble keeping Mr. Gotti under control. Gotti's proof that you can't work in show business unless you have, well, a few screws loose. I also want to... But to be fair, that is the part of the reason his films are so powerful. But just to be clear, not everyone working in this industry is as out there as him. I swear. Yeah, maybe around about 30% have their heads on straight. Maybe. Anyway, it looks like business calls. We better be on our way too. You're free to decide the best course of action while you're in town. Just make sure to report to us directly both tonight and tomorrow night, alright? Other than that, we won't tell you what to do. Make sure you have some fun at the film festival itself. Cool, if you can. Wow. Alright, you bet. Wouldn't miss it for the world. Wish us luck, ladies. We'll see what we can dig up, and we won't come back empty-handed. Sounds good to me. See you tonight. Oh, I just remembered. Hey, Agnes. Oh, right. So you two, before you go, can we ask for a little favor? You think Shahina will like these? Absolutely. We'll have to figure out a good time to give them to her. It's 1 p.m. now. At this point, we've got to be even more... There's got to be even more people to know about. Let's do another tour of the around the city, especially the entertainment district. Might be something... We might spot something we didn't see. Alright. If that's the price we... Uh-huh. Okay. Space for a second. This next phase ought to make good for real-world training. I taught you three how to Springen operates, how they think. Now it's your turn to go out there and work like one. Great. Roger. Sounds good to me. Just don't get too full of yourself with that kind of talk, man. The side quest we weren't allowed to do before. Wait, did we? Okay, no. What's that? Okay, but there is something at the casino. So no.
So, this is a famous Aljamera.
Oh, wait.
Look around all you like.
Blazing Hot Frank.
Peace out.
I guess that dude's name was Frank. Badooch. Alright, so heading over to the cultural district. We'll advance. Okay.
Hey there. What'll it be?
It's good to see Moshet is really taking hold within Calvard. I mean, it's gonna drain me of half my funds, but I have to.
See ya.
Who? Are you the guys I think you are? Yeah, we're with Arkwright Solutions. We're here to take care of the 4 SPG left. I take it you're Marcello, the guy who posted it? Yep, I'm your guy. Boy, am I glad to see you. You wrote that somebody's demanding hush money from you to stay quiet about your gray market business. This merch must be what makes your little enterprise not quite squeaky clean, eh? I don't know what the big deal is. He just says lots of stuff. Though, wait, if you look closely, the brand logos look weird. What gives? Ah, I get it. I guess sauce like this back where I'm from. Except the stuff those guys have tends to be more bogus looking. Yeah, you got me. I sell bootleg stuff, or, as I prefer to say, high-quality imitation goods. Sure, just make sure you sound just a hair more respectable, I guess. You're still a fraudster at the end of the day. I know, that's the thing. I'm not out to scam anybody out there of their hard-earned mirror. I always tell them up front that the stuff's fake, so they know exactly what they're getting when they purchase it. Wait, really? But why would anybody buy fake stuff if they could get the real ones? Because you can get fake and look real fancy for a tiny fraction of the price. There's a demand out there for what I offer, I tell you. Oh, I guess it's one way to look at it. Do the actual makers of the originals know what you're doing, though? Wouldn't they try to sue you if they found out? Like I said, I'm not out here telling folks that this stuff's the real deal. I'm straight up illegal. But if I sell it all as imitation stuff up front, then I'm just barely in the clear. At least that's what I like to believe. I'm no lawyer, but I'm pretty sure this is all still against the law. You're making Mira riding on the coattails of real designers without their permission. I mean, you're not wrong, but still. Straddling that line is how you get by selling these bootlegs in broad daylight. Until someone tries to extort you so they keep quiet about the illegality of it all. So let's hear it. Who's giving you grief? That's what makes this whole mess so tricky to deal with. It's a cop who's threatening me. Oh shit, for real? Not pulling my leg, are you? Yeah, I find that a little hard to say. I sure as shit don't. It's true. If he reported me, best case scenario, I'd be kicked out of here. Worst case, they book me. Bastard says if I don't want that, I have to pay him in order to get him to look the other way. Got until tomorrow to get 30,000 mirror together, or else he's going to raise hell. Look, I'm not stupid. If getting myself arrested is what I'll come to, I'll just close up my shop. I don't want that kind of trouble. Why do you guys think demanding hush money out of me is absurd? I know if I call it absurd exactly, I see why he'd do it, but it does tell me this town's got crooked cops. I bet it does. That's why I reached out to you folks. I want you guys to track this guy down and get him to stop. There's nobody else I can turn to. Sure as hell can't talk to the other cops. Gelda's off limits too, given what I do. And there ain't no way I've got 30,000 mirror to spare. My sales aren't that good. You guys have to help me, I'm begging you. Except for you to decide, pal. What's it gonna be, Chief? You doing this or not? Chaos. Chaos. Alright, we're on it. I have a word with your cop, buddy. Really? Oh, thank you, thank you. Excuse me? Things might not be all above board here, but what's this guy doing ain't exactly illegal either. With any luck, if we play our cards right, we might be able to get him to back off without having you to close up shop. Oh, yeah. But how do we find this bad cop anyway? That's the question. Well, we know how would you guys go looking for. You kids are smart. I want to hear my assistant's opinions. Needs it for important reasons, you say. Nice, making your lackeys do all the hard work. I see how it is. It's hard to know where to begin. All I can really gather from the seller's testimony is that the police officer in question is male. But I'm sure there are lots of male police officers in the city. It's hardly enough to narrow down the culprit. Yeah, I guess our only option is to start chatting up pigs and see what we can get out of them. Only question is how to approach them. Can't exactly just walk up and ask, yo, you got any buddies who are bribe-taking rats? True, that would just provoke them. God has helped us, we asked the culprit on accident. You know, what if we tend to be customers who lost money to the seller ourselves? You lost me, Pipsqueak. What do we get out of going to all that trouble? I was thinking, could give us an idea about what the police are doing about our client in the first place. If we know what they're doing about guys like him, it'll help us give us a clue that points us towards whoever's starting it. I say that's a smart idea, actually. Good thinking, Fairy. Someone's gonna have to pound some pavement, but hell, I can think of anything better to do. I'm game. I don't think it was that clever, but I think it'll work. Yeah, that idea's got potential. Pretty sharp for a newcomer, really. Try your idea and see what it gets us. Let's
hurry up
out.
and finish this.
So we got 3 to talk to. Sorry, said the cop threatening him with a guy. But best not leave any stone unturned when investigating things. Excuse me, you got a second to talk? Sure, no problem. What can I do for you? Hey, we just realized we got scammed into buying some fake souvenirs by a street vendor we ran into. Tried to demand our money back, but the guy won't hear any of it. Is there anything you could do to help? It doesn't feel fair for the guy to leave us high and dry like that. That's unfortunate, and I'm really sorry you had to deal with that. Yeah, I'd be more than happy to go over and try to help you all. Unfortunately, the film festival nearly upon us really have to pick and choose what problems we get priority attention right now. We won't be able to do anything tonight. Ooh. Sadly, yes. Damn, those bootleggers are a real handful. Just in general, it's difficult for us to keep them in check. But to be clear, I do absolutely intend to help. I don't want scum like him to get off scot-free. I'll give you a complaint form. Once you've filled it out, you can bring it to the station. Can you bring it to this? I'll have to wait until after the festival, but you can be sure I'll recommend he's at least warned, if not outright removed. That's fair. We can do that. Thanks for taking the time to listen to us. Hey. Can we ask Nate? We can ask Nate. I just wish I wasn't so blisteringly hot. Sorry to bug you, pal. Got a minute? Sure. You guys need something? Realize we got scammed. Money back. Won't hear any of it. We like trouble, huh? Yeah, we've got a handful of those around the city. Feel your pain. Those guys are smooth talkers. We can get you the part of your money before you know it. Disturb the guy who's on vacation. Hey, Nate, you have no jurisdiction, and you're with your supposed girlfriend. And you hate our guts, but we need your help. Tell us, is there anything you can do to help? Well, I'll be frank with you. Dealing with those guys is like playing a game of cat and mouse. You can file the papers and serve them a warrant, but another one will spring up and take your place. It's a pain to be out of some money, but it probably wasn't that much you lost in the grand scheme of things, right? I guess so. Just take the hit and move on, sad to say. Be glad it's all cost you to learn how things work. Oh, it's our fault we got scammed, is that it? I thought the good, upstanding officers of the law were supposed to care about justice. Don't get preachy of me, kid. The fact is, we got our hands full. We have to pick our fights carefully right now. All the security we have to provide for the actors and venues. We're swamped as it is with this damn film festival. Hell, we've had to call in additional help from other precincts, so we have enough boots on the ground. Look, I get you might not like it, but we straight up don't have time to pursue every little thing that comes up right now. Sucks for me too. These damn tourists make it tough to skip out on the job. I heard that, you know. But that's the way it is. I think we're done here. Come on. Okay. Go. Hey, other police officer. No? Okay. Hey, best buddy. Hey, buddy, how's your hot date going? Call me buddy. We are not friends. I'm not interested in shooting the breeze with you. But of course, that doesn't apply to you, Agnes. But I think I'm always happy to do. Your girlfriend is right there, dude. Oh, cozy with her. Okay, talking to another woman like that? You missed the like that there, but she has a point, dude. Yeah, it's not like that, sweetie, I promise. I only meant I talked to her in my capacity as a policeman. There's nothing between us. Yes. I thought we should try asking Detective Nate about the crooked policeman, since it's his line of work and all. But if he's here off duty, then yeah, not to mention he might not have much to say about that, or the bootleg in general. Yeah, I guess we better back off. That was... well... oh, I guess we're the heads of the cultural district. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Well, where'd you next?
Central Eastern culture is so
You won't find this shit
Where we go?
anywhere.
I think there'd be like a cop around here somewhere.
Wow, a real oasis.
Got a few secs? Certainly. How can I help you all? Yeah, we just realized we got scammed and buying some fake souvenirs. Don't hear any of it. What? That's outrageous. I'm so sorry you all fell victim into that. The Tharbad police view the rampant counterfeiting in this town as a serious problem in need of addressing. Your case deserves urgent attention from us. Rest assured that Seller won't get away with this. He will be brought to justice, I promise. You sure do. Not everyone else seems to share your opinion. Well, glad someone out here cares about the little guy. Of course, it's an officer's duty to keep, above all else, to keep the people of the city safe. I'm more than happy to assist. Tell me, where's that scam artist located? It's on the street that runs by the casino. Oh crap, did I make a mistake? Should I have made something up? No, that's okay. I think it'll all work out. That street, huh? I haven't heard any bootleggers operating there before. Wait, you know, I just remembered. Our rep said we're supposed to prioritize the film festival now. So as much as I'd like to drop everything and investigate the cellar, I'll probably have to wait to look into it another day. Don't you all worry. I'll do everything I can to make sure you folks get every mirror back. Sorry, looking at something. That's something. Okay. It's good to know. Thank you for listening to us. Cool. Look forward to hearing good news then. Why are we focusing on... It's the wrong arm. What's this do? So, there's one part that's definitely been nagging at me. Me too. Well, I'm not certain whether it's especially significant. What? You're telling me I'm the only one that didn't pick up on it? Damn. It'll be fine once we check back in at the stall. Let's head back to this place to touch base. I just went straight to the source and talked to the cops, huh? Makes sense, I guess. You were 5 feet from us when we discussed it. You guys managed to turn anything up about that crooked ass? Oh, we turned up quite a lot, in fact. I say we just about hit the jackpot. I'm confident that we found your man. Already? That was fast. Wait, we have? I didn't realize that at all. I can understand that. It was easy to miss, but there was one officer that rubbed me the wrong way for my step. Nate. A real officer wouldn't let jurisdiction get in the way. I'm still so confident it's got to be that one, right? I want to bring you over so you confirm whether or not we've got the right person. Mind coming with us? Sure, no problem. I couldn't forget that face even if I tried. Remember it clear as day. Should I have to catch a name? I'm curious. Of course, our dirty cop is none other than... Officer Camillo. At least that's what he claims to go by. Who knows if it's legit? Wait, that guy? Are you for real? He seems super nice. Out of everyone we talked to, he was the most fired up to help us. Yeah. That's what made him suspicious. Exactly. That's problem number 1. See? Vernier was willing to hear us out too, but she herself said that the local bootleggers are hard to shut down. As Kelvin put it, trying to bring him in oh, a minor grammatical mistake, 0 out of 10 game. And is like cat and mouse. They'll just scatter everywhere on you and crop up again later. Plus, with the festival occupying the forced attention, they're in no position to devote resources to anything other than serious crimes. That's right. Despite that, Officer Camino really clearly said he would absolutely arrest the seller who scammed us. And it wouldn't be all that unusual if he was simply that dedicated to his job, but you have to remember, he mentioned it was this stand specifically, so he sounded a lot less interested in helping us. I know. Like, come on, guys. QA testing is there for a reason. God, I don't even want to think about how many lines of dialogue are in this game. Like excluding, like... I said dialogues, obviously excluding, like, item description stuff. I don't want to think about how many times people have to, go over the translations. That's all I mean. Think about what you would do if you weren't on the up and up. It all starts to make sense. Our man in blue wasn't interested in helping us. He was just looking for a new mark. A new mark that he could try and squeeze hush money out of in the exact same way he has with you. But once he realized he already hit you up, he suddenly had a bunch of reasons why trusty law enforcement can't help us today. That makes sense. I can see how someone like him would think like that. So far, all that shows is that he looks like he might be crooked. Don't we need more evidence before we can pin the blame on him? Why do you should say looks? That's the second problem with him, actually. Can't rule out that he might not be police at all, let alone a rotten cop. May well be dealing with an imposter. Oh, damn, are you serious? But he was clearly wearing his uniform when I talked to him. Makes him about as legit as it gets, doesn't it? That uniform is exactly what's wrong with him. It looked off to me. Oh yeah, now that you think about it, his clothes did look newer than the other officers we talked to. I hadn't thought about that. Drive has a desert city with a lot of sand, but officers try to stay neat, but it should still be a bit of a struggle. Obviously, it's not impossible that it's a coincidence and his uniform just happens to be brand new, but when you think about that, the way he talked to us, that's enough to lean toward him being the culprit. Yep. Couldn't have said it better myself. I just put it like that. See what makes him suspicious. I'll definitely talk to him again. That asshole. Tried to be polite with him, thinking he was an authority figure. Turns out he's not even a real cop. I won't get away with making a mockery of me. Where is he? I'll kick his ass. Slow down there, buddy. Our hunch about him being an imposter is right. You gotta tread with caution. Hi, what's the big deal? 10-year policeman isn't exactly a casual prank. It's flagrantly illegal and extremely risky. So the fact that he's doing so in full broad daylight in Massive City must mean he's got bigger fish to fry. He's after something more than just shaking down random hawkers for shits and giggles. Exactly. To figure out exactly what it is our man's after, it's best to try negotiating with him and trying to suss out what's up. Woof! Let me handle the talking here, alright? You keep your distance from him. We don't want anything to happen. Let's go to Camilla. Oh my god. Okay, something else I can... Right, so it's time to be real. I'm a Spriggan, and these are my assistants. Concerned citizen, you see, hired us to help with the crooked cop trying to shake him down for hush money concerning his bootlegging. Lots and lots of reading, oh my god. That's an interesting assignment you've been given. I fail to see what this has got to do with me, though. Like hell you do, I recognize your smug face anywhere, asshole. Tim, this is definitely the guy. You don't want to be put on trial for extortion, you better back off right now or else. Whoa, take it easy, mister. I really can't understand what you're even talking about when you yell like that, sir. I'd be happy to say anything to you before, then, Vil. I take it back. Easy enough, right? Does that make you feel better? Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to leave. I'm really busy right now. Huh? It's the rush, pal. I'm not done talking. I don't think my client could take you at your word, you know, given your rampant history of lying. I understand, what do you want? Give us your full name and precinct. We can, you know, run that by the bad police and make sure you get a commendation for good service. You came from a different part of the country to help out. They should still have no problem looking you up. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? You show us your bad too. We can look up your details, no problem. Whatever works for you. This is ridiculous. I don't have to put up with this. Keep this nonsense up. I'll arrest you all for disturbing the peace. Oh, so you'll take us down to the police station, right? Well, no, you're a fake right away if you do that, you dummy. Little bit. You really are an imposter. What kind of cop talks to civilians like that, huh? I mean, you know, make you pay for making feel bad. Let's go. Dumbass, don't. That's it. I try to keep calm, but you just had to get ahead of yourself. I think it's time you shut the hell up. Huh? I try to warn you, dude. Oh crap, we're starting to draw some serious attention. Calm down, we have the situation under control. Oh shit, it's getting worse. He's right. With the client getting stabbed. I probably can't guarantee his safety unless I give up on apprehending an imposter. On the other hand, this guy really seems like bad news. I'm trying to take him down, but he might not make it out unscathed. Oh no. Like, yeah, we don't want the dude to get stabbed. Do we really want to let this dude get... Ah, fuck it, we're tackling him. We're taking him in, get ready, it's gonna get messy. All you got? Can't keep fighting if you like. Enjoy a good tango. What's it gonna be? Damn you, guess the odds are stacked against me. Are you alright? Oh no, you're hurt. Here, let me treat you. Want to contact the police for us? Although it wouldn't shock me if they're already on their way with how much of a scene we've made. On it. The long police came rushing in. It's one of the Devonshire brothers who were wanted in Edith. So, the case of the extorting imposter was laid to rest. Culprit now apprehended, they all made their way back to Marcello Stone. How are you feeling? Ooh. I shouldn't have charged in and confronted the guy like that anyway. Definitely owe you guys. You've done a ton for me. Thanks again for everything. I'll make sure your reward is worth it. Yeah, we won't say no. Just keep the bootlegs to yourself, alright? We already bought the Moshe strap. Still, it sounds like there's another guy like him. They're called the Devancy brothers. Yeah, can't believe we confronted a wanted criminal. It's not like they just stuck to Edith before. Wonder why they're here. Probably thinking they can use the commotion from the film festival to make a killing, while that killing's good, plain and simple. His brother is out there, and it's probably safe to assume he's already up to no good. Whatever it is. Great. All we can hope is that whatever he's doing, you don't get more work on our desk that way. Let's keep this all in the file cabinet. In the meantime, let's find some more work to do.
All in a day's work.
Love to see it.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Chaos. Chaos. Oh my god, that one was a lot harder to read through than normal.
Mommy, Daddy, hurry!
Oh, let's see what this one is.
Well, where'd you next?
Real trouble. I hear as I killed the cat, Kira knows out of trouble. That would be bad. Maybe a good way to get to know the area and save it. No, we are in the area. Might as well see what's up. Ooh, yeah. Oh my god. Money, guys. Arkwright Solutions. We specialize in problems that can't be left to police or bracer deal. Man, I really want to get like a work out at Edith. We're gonna assignment. Depending what's bothering you. By I really want to get a. In case it hasn't been obvious from how often I bump my desk. My mic's just sitting on like a little stand, like on top of my desk. Like I have a mic arm, but apparently at some point I lost the adapter piece for this mic. So I can't actually use it. Or no, I have a tripod mic stand. I really want to get a mic arm. Just so I can like stand up during like these kind of games. A, because I don't want to like keep sitting in my chair all the time. And B, it's like, oh my god, reading apparently takes a lot out of me. Or at least reading aloud. You could. Oh, that would be great. You said you specialize in problems that can't be entrusted to police or guild, right? Does that mean you won't handle anything that falls outside of that? Not necessarily. Why don't you tell us what's going on? Well, you see, I make my life distributing fruit at Garbat. Well, this time I thought I could save him a few Mira by not hiring any escorts and getting through the sand sea on my own. I appear to be fine. It's a route I know like the back of my hand. No big deal. Was my deal set. Vicious sandstorm hit that completely threw off my sense of direction. Then, of course, monsters had to attack. That sounds awful. Glad you made it out of one piece. Felt like Mother Nature made you pay for your hubris big time. Did she ever? Fortunately, the entire caravan made it out of the mess alive, with the skin of our teeth. Unfortunately, it was only when I got here that I realized that the last camel that was supposed to bring up our rear had gone missing. It's a big problem. An animal is carrying rare food that I'd really rather not lose if I can help it. I need to hurry out there and search the camel and that food, but I'm not sure what to do. Tell me more about this rare food it's on. What sort of stuff are we talking about exactly? Never heard of raw cacao? It's pretty obscure, so I doubt you. Sorry, did you say raw cacao? And Van is now locked in. Oh yeah, that was the rare ingredient inside that Malfita stuff we had earlier, wasn't it? I don't get what the big deal is. I can imagine what it's like easily enough if it's regular old cacao. Can't be that special. That's where you're wrong, my friend. Sounds like someone needs a crash course on cacao and how it works. Just pulls down a, not a whiteboard, but like the screen from like classes in middle school. You know what I mean? A projector screen. Cacao beans are the base ingredient of chocolate. Get them from inside cacao pods that grow on trees. Now the thing about those cacao pods is that they also have this pulp that can be used too. And that pulp happens to be the raw cacao. Your average marketplace doesn't usually carry them, so they're hard to find. That's exactly right. If you know your stuff, color me impressed. Of course, I'm a man who can't live without some good old chocolate. I've been dying to have raw cacao at least once. It's supposed to have a sweet yet sour profile, but with a little bitterness thrown in, it makes it addictive. A real Central Eastern delicacy. I get it, dude. It's the greatest thing on the goddess green earth or whatever. Not to give us a lecture about it. I think chocolate is an instant yes. Like, you know, same. Like, I'm not a big sweets girl. But like when it comes to chocolate, any day of the fucking week, I'll take a Snickers. I'll take a Kit Kat. Not gonna continue that. What do you mean you can't live without your chocolate? You make it sound like you croak if you don't get your fix. There goes Van. There's nothing stopping him now. Well, I'm learning a lot today. I even got me curious what it's like too. If you guys aren't that interested in it, I can let you all sample some of it. Assuming you can find my camel that's carrying my stock bit mind. It's not every day you get a chance to dine on some genuine raw cacao straight from the source. It might be something the guild could totally handle, but hell, I'm gonna let them match me out on this. Really should take this sort of work, but I'll make an exception this time. I'll take the job. If you can handle it, I don't want you to pressure you, but you'd be doing me a huge favor. Well, if our boss says it's okay. Besides, we don't want your camel to come to harm. I'd be more than happy to help. Yep, you got to save an innocent critter and have some yummy food afterwards. It's the best job ever. Yeah, look at us. Real pack of professionals here. I was interested in checking out those sand dunes, though. Sounds like I get a decent workout there, so hell, I'm game. Then we're all in agreement. We're off to the desert to find that camp. Before we take off, do you have to remember where exactly you were attacked by those monsters? What do you think? You know, believe it or not, I'm pretty sure it was actually close to town. Look at the map. Once you're in the sand dunes, head a little to the west, you'll find the spot. Gotcha. West it is. Let's imagine that camel can't have gotten all that far. Must still be wandering around there somewhere. Start at the side of the attack and fan out around. Sounds good to me.
Let's hurry up and finish this.
Pump hunt. Oh wait, we can't do this. It's not Wednesday. Sorry, man. We'll come back in like 6 days.
Go, go, go!
Jesus. Wow.
Do we really gotta cross this thing on foot?
It has to be a crime for it to be this hot in October. Come on, you guys. Less whining, more moving.
Is this just one giant open area? Is this? I was like, I guess I could see like parts where it's like centered, like segmented off, but. Oh, I really wanna.
Let's get to work.
Gotcha.
Oh my god, this is great septic farming. Oh, this is a great place. Seems like a pretty good spot for farming in general.
I'll dice you up.
That was how much?
Nice. That went great.
Oh, that was not nothing. Be much more than an open area. All right. Over here, big boy. How you guys doing? No, you come over here. Come on. No, can you? Really? Really?
Looks like the gang's all here.
Gotcha.
Yeah. You know, that one lives just because he's too annoying to hit.
Deploying shards.
Say sand, but then I would be lying since not all deserts are sand deserts.
This'll hurt.
It's working.
I'll dice you up. All you on, yes.
The fire and wind.
Let's party.
Activating drive. Target locked. You're trapped. They flinched, Aaron. I need help.
Myriad Splash.
Ha! They're down.
Here goes. This'll hurt.
Let's party.
Got a whole slew of them.
Oh, wait. There it is.
Over here. All for you.
Man, that really is just broken
Nice.
shit.
Moving on up.
I won't stop here.
Yes, first craft upgrade.
Well, what'd you expect?
Let's get to work. There. Gotcha. It's done now. Let's finish the job. There.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Yeah, I mean, those are pretty good XP and a decent amount of seppa.
There. Take this. It's done now. Let's finish the job.
Come back when you're stronger.
But yeah, no, I see the line for the high speed mode right now.
Huh, looks like a chest.
I will take a hit too. I will take a hit too.
Take this.
Beginning combat.
Gotcha. It's done.
Come on, big
Close in and kick some ass. It's done.
something and ugly. I don't know.
This'll hurt.
Side attack bonus. Okay, it's just a stronger stun slash.
Let's
Okay.
party. Over here. All for you. All you on, yes.
Jesus. Okay, it's a total waste, but I want to see what some of these look like.
Zypha, activate. There.
Okay.
Your turn, Miss Perfect. Here goes.
And the Zodiac sign.
Zypha, activate.
Activating
Got
drive.
you.
Here goes.
Okay, those all look pretty cool.
Do your worst. Aaron.
Zypha, activate.
There.
Your turn, Miss Perfect.
Here goes.
God, how much health does this thing fucking have?
There.
Aaron.
Oh, that is so cool.
Here goes.
That was really cool.
I'm stronger than ever.
But yeah, you absolutely get, yeah. Bad birdies. From or dessert taster.
Gotcha.
Now advance the dessert goblet.
There.
Man, I really wish you didn't get locked into the animations.
This is it. Close in and kick some ass.
This'll hurt.
Nope, I want this one.
Now you old fart.
Aerial Buster!
Make it count, Aaron.
Sucker.
Your turn, Miss Perfect.
Okay, I don't know how that didn't kill it, but whatever.
Have some more. Here goes.
Button, wrong button.
Time to go all
Alright, just a step. Whoop, shit, fuck.
Keep it up. It's working.
Oh, come on.
Your turn, Miss Perfect.
Just to try to get that freeze off.
Gotcha.
Perfect chance.
Oh, Van's actually looking a little worse for wear.
Activate. A chance. Activating drive.
Can you, like, actually just fuck off, please?
Keep it up. It's
Cypher
working.
activate.
A chance.
Your turn, Miss Perfect. Got you.
Aaron.
Here goes. This'll hurt.
Aerial Buster!
Thank you. Fuck. Nope, wrong button. That's the one I'm looking for.
Nice. That went great.
Looks like some good
Pretty
loot.
sprightly for an old guy.
Prevents. Impossible. Things can't get hurt. So, his armor got dented. That's what I meant. It wasn't him. It was the armor. Alright, just ignore y'all for right now. I have a feeling we're gonna. Looks like we found some cargo. It seemed to have been dropped that long ago. I think it fell off when the caravan got attacked by those monsters. I don't see any camels anywhere. I think those monsters gobbled our objective up. Aaron, don't say things like that. That poor camel. I'm getting small fry. Chill out. Let's assume it's still with us. Need to figure out what direction it went in when it got separated from the caravan. Given the climate and the heat, we bet that it's either took off for a watering hole or went to find some shade. But according to the map, there's nowhere to drink water around here. Actually, camels don't necessarily need an oasis or anything to stay hydrated. Yeah, can't they get like cacti or something? They break up cacti and suck up whatever one's inside. Even the Kroga do that all the time when they have to work in real wastelands and stuff. Nice. I think you're onto something, Perry. The salt in this desert bound to know all that we can find water. So I actually learned something from our pipsqueak today. Stop it, guys, bush, but unfortunately I don't see any cacti that have been nibbled on recently. I'll live somewhere, try to get out of the sandstorm first. Is someone taking the shelter and staying hydrated using the cacti there? Right direction? Good. Winds, direction, see what's up. Alright. Alright, jeez. Alright. I'll take your word for it. I've never been a camel. I gotta remember to save more. Fuck, where is it? Alright. I think that... Well, a few minutes earlier than normal. I think that's an excellent stopping point for the night. That's because I got some other work to do tonight, and this seems like it's going to be a pretty decent-sized dungeon, because there's no way in hell I'm not, like, scouring the entire thing. As always, Frosty, it's been a pleasure talking to you. Thanks for staying around. Everyone else that has stuck around, came and went, Appreciate yous. Oh, as always, same time tomorrow, 6:30 Eastern. More trails, crawling through the desert. Try to have some caffeine nearby. 'Cause, man, reading that much took a lot out of me tonight. I don't know why. But alright. Y'all have a good evening. Frosty, get some sleep. And